Okay, so in today's video, I am going to go over my roster and just show where I'm at the moment. So, start with Anti-Venom, and he's one of my hearted characters. This is all maxed out, so it goes in 7 max for the top 3 and then 5 for the bottom one. So, if we was to go through, let's go Ghost. Yeah, I haven't maxed out any of these. Now, when you're on 6, 6, and basically these on 6 and then the 4 on the bottom one, what happens is it goes into level 6 to 7 and it requires orange T4 materials. And I've got most of my characters quite high. I can get this one fully to the highest one, but I am saving them for Doom. To be honest, I have enough for Doom when he does enter my roster, but I do want to save it for now. So I'll just go through each of my characters, scrolling down them. I'll just show the first few here. Silver Surfer is one of the better characters, but he's not farmable as of yet, so I'm saving him for now. So yeah, if I just scroll for my overall roster, this is currently where I'm at. And again, the ones you're seeing on the screen right now, up until Silver Samurai, are the ones with the hearts. I will go with this one in detail in just a little bit. Okay. Now it starts from my Captain Marvel, as she's my strongest character. Currently, everything's maxed as best as I can. So maxed on this: Princess Sparkle Fist, Warbird, Binary, and Higher, Further, Faster. She is my only character who's got the blue ISO tiers, ISO 8 tiers, sorry. Now recently, tier 15 is now no longer the highest one. It goes up to 18, and I don't have the resources as of yet, but we will get there. Now, as you can see, this character is at level 84. On the top right here, I'm almost at max current level of 85, and I require just a little bit over 3,000 to get it max, which is through daily objective campaigns, all that. So I'll scroll through these so you can see my power, my roster, and then I will go through the top few, probably up to probably just do a few up to Doctor Strange and then a few around here. Okay, so that's my roster. Now you'll notice the pattern. Quite a lot of my strong ones are through my cosmics. They just tend to be the strongest ones, and probably some sort of way they're my favorites. Not necessarily always. In the game it is, in the sense, but in the movies it's quite a different way of looking at them, in my eyes. That's just personal preference. Like Nick Fury, he's really, like, he's good in the films, but in the game he's just not that good. Okay. You'll see quite a lot of maxed characters at the around here, or this line here. There are a few others, but some I'm just not fussed with, like for now at least. Like for example, America Chavez, or however you pronounce that. She's got a lot of resources, and I keep her at the lowest star because I always remind myself what it is to rank up from the first star all the way through. And yep, she's literally my weakest character. Okay, so we got the ones in grey, the characters I've still got to obtain yet. That's going from Maria Hill all the way through to Omega Red. I found out some updates with the next Dark Dimension, which is that Dormammu, which I thought was going to be a character, is actually going to be in DD5, and that's going to be crazy because it's going to happen in the next patch as far as I've read. But for now, I'll go through my top characters. So that's my Captain Marvel. So 7 red stars maxed. Obviously you can only get 7 stars in red if the stars in yellow underneath are actually maxed. You can get, for example, let me go to a character who's got, I think my Red Guardian is a character who's, yep, he's got 6 stars, and as you can see it's kind of grayed on the last 2 ones. It's because my top 4 stars are already covered in yellow. I can get him to 7 the yellow stars, sorry, which would happen at the end, but then it will still be 6 stars unless I get it through an orb and update it. But yeah, let's just go back to the top. Okay. As you can see in power, Mr. Sinister's not too close, but fairly close, because he's 7 red stars also. Maxed out on these lot. On the abilities, level is maxed at my current. Yeah, so that's Mr. Sinister. Okay, maxed out here. I've not got the opportunity to, with my resources, to max out all this upgrade at once. But yep, again, maxed out 7 red stars. Black Bolt, really good character. Like, you have to get him really high as you can. 100% recommend him as high as you can. He's one of the best characters in the entire game, in my opinion. My favourite move actually is his King of Attilan, where the part where, let's see, where is it gone? But yeah, the part that when he kills a character that cannot be revived, when an enemy's health drops below 25%, you know, does extra damage, and for villain techs 400 instead. Just crazy stuff. Very good counter on Hydra's team in war. Okay, the next one, Ebony Maw, maxed out. Well, as far as before the update on the new tiers happened, Ebony Maw was maxed out, and he's going to be very useful for the legendary section of Dark Dimension 4. 100% is there. And now with ISOs, sorry I didn't mention, that's all maxed out. That's where you can see healers on 5. If I just go through the other ones just quickly, Striker for Black Bolt, maxed out. Ronan the Accuser, Striker, maxed out. Healer for Mr. Sinister, 100% maxed out. And Striker for Captain Marvel, maxed out on the green, onto the blue. Okay, let's just go back. After Ebony Maw, my Thanos, maxed, tier 15, maxed on Raider. Yep, that's the Raider one. Okay, now Venom, maxed out, tier 15, there you go. I'll just kind of skip through a few now, just to show it in detail. Yep, Phoenix, Dark Dimension 4, she's going to be useful. I can actually level her up, but that's how much it will cost from 83 to 84. And it also depends on your XP availabilities on the orange, the purple, blue and green. The more you have of the orange, the cheaper it is, just by a little bit, but it does help. What I mean by that is, can you see here, when I tap these, it goes up like that, but when you do it just from there to there, it does automatically and works out what the best rate for your character's upgrade is. Okay, next one, Hela. Oh, she's definitely one of my favourites. Maxed out again, maxed out with Raider, because she's good at critical hits. That's why I chose the Raider one for her. Most of mine are 5 red stars, and I try to get them there, because that's the highest I can get, where it's with the silver promotion credits, whereas the gold ones very limited, so it's a bit hard for that to happen, but that's where I'm at with them. Minerva, maxed out again, really good on raids, really good support on health, just really generally like her abilities, especially this one, Creepy Nanotech. So on a death of on enemy death, heal the most injured non-summoned ally for 15% of this character's max health if that ally is a creep. Also apply a random positive effect. really good, and it helps because my Ronin, the Accuser, and Captain Marvel are both Kree, so it's double bonus for me. Spider-Man symbiote, definitely worth it. Loki, I just had him because he was really good, and I had him when he was really good at the time. He's not as good, but I would still recommend him getting to the tier 15 mark, no question. He's not as good as he used to be, but yeah, let's just keep going. Carnage, yeah, he's good. He's the Symbiote team, you can't question it. It's just up there. I can get a 5-star credit soon, and I think I will if I get the chance. Night Nurse, 7 red stars. That was just luck. It's because in Dark Dimension 4, she's a city character. That's why I got her so high, and I don't have the resources on the symbiotes to do it all at once at this particular moment in time. But I recommend her getting so high based on me having 7 red stars. I wouldn't recommend using it on these because it's not going to be useful after the raids, and it's just going to be wasted. T4 orange materials. But yeah, Magneto maxed out. He's good. He's not wicked. He's not wow. But yeah, he's good. You can't go wrong. Dr. Octopus, really good. Really good. 100% you have to put him on a healer for your ISO 8s. Really good. I can't wait to get him to 7 stars. Scream, I am going to get her up to 15 or above. Excuse me. Really good symbiote team. I want it to be maxed out, so that's my personal preference. And recently I got her to 7 yellow stars. Took a while, but there you go. Black Panther, very good on raids, on the easy mode of raids, and it just saves you time. Not the best character, but just worth it if you've got the resources, and this is at a time where Black Panther was pretty good, so why not? Next, Emma Frost, maxed out. She's not farmable, but there is a real-time arena event going on in her favour, where she's the character where you get the shards for, but I'm not going to get enough by the end of it. Again, free-to-play style. Baron Zemo, very good, very good. I probably will eventually get him to 7 grade abilities. Would recommend Baron Zemo. If you like him, definitely go for it. Even more reasons. Very strong. Shuri, hit and miss. Good, useful, but not that good. It's a personal preference. You've got the resources, and yeah. Punisher, don't do it. I only got it because I needed a city character, and yeah, I needed to get on with Dark Dimension 4, otherwise I've been waiting for forever. Don't recommend it. If you've got Symbiote's team anyway, then focus on them. That's why I got Night Nurse. Gamora, she's good. Her rework is really good, but because the rework happened when a lot later for when I had Gamora at a higher level, it wasn't worth it in my opinion at the time. I don't have the Infinity Watch team to make her work the way I'd like to, so postponing that for now. Okay, I think we're getting towards the end. Strife, yeah, he's alright, he's decent, nothing special. Doctor Strange, that's the last one. I had him on my main team. This is about 2 years ago when he was actually really good. Hopefully with the rework he might be really good, and like I said with Dormammu, he's coming into Dark Dimension 5 as the boss, like how Doctor Doom is for Dark Dimension 4. Who knows, Doctor Strange might be looked into. So I've already got a strong Doctor Strange, not the best, but a very good one. Obviously has to be a healer. These two I can get in my own time. These abilities, there and there. Bolt of Baltak and Winds of Watum. Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much the roster I've got at the moment. Ultron's a good one I'm going to get up there. Hard to resource at the moment. Invisible Woman, decent. I'm going to get Ultimus to 7 red stars, and then I'm going to start working on my Ultron ones using the Dark promotion credits. So yeah, that's my roster, and it's definitely worth looking into. So yeah, build your teams and then work on it through Blitz, and you'll see eventually you start getting big strong teams, and just keep updating them, and then they'll get stronger and stronger, and that's all it takes. Yep, and that's it. Over and out. Oh yeah.